Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn the layout managers in Java programming language. So let's see. The Java layout managers. In programming language, it is very tedious job to align all the components on a window. So all the components which are AWT packages is included by using add method. So the layout manager are used to arrange components in a particular manner. These components are by default positioned on screen by using default layout manager. So basically the basic role of layout manager is to position these components using different alignment algorithm. If we are using programming for a GUI application, then it is very essential to align all the components, because the most of success of any application depends on its easy and eye-catching design. So design, it is very important part for a client view. Hence, it is necessary to understand layout manager and align those components very properly. The layout manager is set by using set layout method. So the Java programming, they provide some list of layouts like border layout, flow layout, grid layout, card layout and grid back layout. So default layout, it is a flow layout in Java programming language. So let's see one by one these layout with example. So first, that is the Java border layout. So border layout is used to arrange the components in different 5 regions, and those regions are North region, South region, East region, West region, and middle one, it is called as center. So we can place fixed width components at the edges which are defined north, south, east, west and center. So in border layout, they provide 5 constant regions, that is public static final int north region, public static final int south region, public static final int east region, public static final int west region, and last, that is public static final int center. So in these 5 regions, we can place any component with fixed width. So constructors of border layout. So first, border layout, which creates a border layout but with no any gap between the components. This is the default setting for the border layout. If we want some gap between these components, so we can provide the parameters like border layout int h gap, that is the horizontal gap, and int v gap, that is the vertical gap. So this constructor creates a border layout with given horizontal and vertical gaps between the component. So while adding component using border layout, use the add method. So add component object comma int region. Here region specify where the component are to be placed. So this is a sample example of border layout. So first we have to import the package, that is the import java.awt.star. It contains all the classes and libraries related to the layout manager. Then we have to define a class, that is the public class border. In that we define a frame. Now define a constructor. Okay, now this is the default constructor. In that we initialize the object of frame, f is equal to new frame. Now we have create different 5 buttons to place to different 5 regions. So first button B1 is equal to new button with specific name north. So the button will be labeled as a north. Second, that is the button B2 is equal to new button will be labeled with a south. Third button B3 is equal to new button will be labeled as east. Likewise, button 4 is equal to new button will be labeled with west. And last, button B5 is equal to new button will be labeled as center. So these are creates the component object. Now these components we are added to particular region. So here the object of frame, that is the f dot add B1, that is the button 1 comma border layout dot north. That means B1 will be here B1 will be placed in north direction, that is the north region. Second, f dot add B2, that is the button B2 second button, it is placed in border layout dot south. That means B2 will be placed in south region. Third, f dot add B3 third button, it is placed border layout dot east. That means B3 will be placed in east region. F dot add B4 border layout dot west. That means B4 will be placed in west region. And last, that is F dot add B5 comma border layout dot center. That means this fifth button will be placed in the center. Finally, we have to define the size of frame, that is f dot set size. Set size, it is the method which defines the size of frame along with width and height. Then next, f dot set visible true, means these all components we are added on a frame that will be visible on a frame. That's why we use a method that is set visible true. By default it's a false, so we have to make it's a true. That means the components we are added into a frame that will be visible on a frame. Finally, close the constructor. Then we have to create the object of class, that is the new border. So let's see, this is the output, the border layout which consists the 5 region, that is the east, west, north, south and middle one, this is the center. So we are created this border layout without any gap. We are using a default constructor. We want to gap in between these components, that is this button and this button. So we have to provide the gap between those components. So we provide the another constructor, that is the border layout with int h gap comma int v gap. Next, that is the grid layout. The grid layout class is used to arrange the component in a rectangular grid. One component is displayed in each rectangle. That means the grid layout position the component in two-dimensional grids. Here the list of constructor is given. First, that is the default constructor, grid layout without any parameter, that is the no parameter. It creates a grid layout with one column per component in a row. Second constructor, grid layout with int rows comma int column. This second constructor allows specifying the number of rows and number of columns without no gap between the components. If we want to gap between them, then we have to create one another constructor, that is grid layout with parameters int rows, comma int column, comma int h gap, comma int v gap. That means this third constructor creates a grid layout require a number of rows and number of column, as well horizontal and vertical space between the component. So this is about the grid layout. Let's see the example of grid layout. Here first we have to import the package, that is import java.awt.star. Star contain all the libraries, interfaces, classes and methods related to the AWT. So define a class, that is class myGridLayout. In that we have initialized the frame instance, and in constructor we explain all these. To create the instance of frame, f is equal to new frame. Then we are creating the grid of 3 by 3, that means 3 row and 3 column. Here the new grid layout 3, 3, that means 3 rows and 3 columns. So total 9 components are placed in 3 by 3 grid. So here we are created 9 component, that is the button. So button 1, new button, button 2, button 3, button 4, button 5, button 6, button 7, button 8 and button 9. So these 9 components are created. Now these 9 components we are adding into a frame. So frame, the instance of frame, that is the f dot add b1. Here b1 will be placed. Second, f dot add b2, then f dot add b3, f dot add b4, f dot add b5, f dot add b6, f dot add b7, f dot add b8, f dot add b9. Now these 9 components we are added to a frame. Now these components we are setting in a grid layout. So grid layout, it has number of 3 rows and 3 columns. So first we have to set the layout with grid layout. So this layout we are setting to a frame. So instance of frame, that is the f dot set layout, then initiate the object of grid layout, that is the new grid layout 3, 3. Now we are set the layout to a frame. Now we have to position the frame by using set size method. F dot set size 300, 300. So this is the height and width of the frame. Now the components are arranged in a grid layout and added on a frame. Now it will be visible on a screen. So for that we have to use set visible method. So f dot set visible makes true. Then finally close the constructor and create the instance of class new myGrid layout. Now let's see how looks those 9 components in grid layout. So this is one grid. So we are making 3 by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number of 3 rows and number of 3 columns, it makes 9 grids, and in that each grid we place a components. So here there is no any gap between these component. If we want the gap between these components, so we have to use a constructor, that is grid layout, along with parameters int row, comma int column, comma int horizontal gap, comma int vertical gap. Once we provide the value for the h gap and v gap, then there will be gap between these components. Thank you.